Hello. Since I didn't have an Are You Afraid of the Dark video yesterday, even though I am up to date on Ion schedule with watching them, I just didn't get a video yesterday. You can watch the 3 episode apiece videos from last week in the Are You Afraid of the Dark um, collection, what do you call them, YouTube playlist that I'll have at the end of this video. I wanted to do something extra, I'll say, for the week to get it up to 5 videos, but also because I had the idea, it's been kicking around in my head for a while, and I just wanted to finally get it out on the internet, and that is for a live-action Harry Potter Wizarding World, not Harry Potter the character, but a Wizarding World series for television, and it would be called Marvelous Creatures, which is kind of like Fantastic Beasts, but not, because what it would be, it would take place shortly after Hagrid is expelled from Hogwarts for a crime he didn't commit, and it would be the beginning of Dumbledore taking him under his wing. He wouldn't be the gamekeeper yet, although over the course of the series that would happen. It would start with Dumbledore taking him on as a research assistant. And now Dumbledore, among the things he's famous for, I believe it's 12 uses of dragon's blood. And Hagrid, of course, loves dragons, so I figure that can be the central focus of the series, Marvelous Creatures, Dragons. That's a Hagrid line, a classic Hagrid line, which is why it would be Marvelous Creatures. And it would be Hagrid helping Dumbledore with his research in dragons, learning a ton about dragons himself, and then every so often in between different research, some with beasts, some with spells, maybe some with giants, Hagrid being half giant, and maybe it's a diplomatic thing, like in the 5th Harry Potter book. Dumbledore sends Hagrid to parley with the giants, as it were. This would, of course, star Jude Law. It could be live action or animated. I would prefer live action just because I like the look of Jude Law, and I'd like to see him actually dressed as Dumbledore and not 1920s everyman in a gray suit. I'd like to see him in the robes and whatnot. And an unknown actor of appropriate size and heft to play Hagrid, alongside certain stagecraft, screencraft, whatever, to make him much bigger than Dumbledore and bigger than any actual human actually is. But it would be fun, and whereas Harry Potter, the Harry Potter series takes place at school. This would be more of a trade school sort of thing. Hagrid being trained personally, one-on-one, with Dumbledore to work with magical beasts. Hagrid not necessarily going to be the best at history. I don't know what kind of student he was, but I think it's probably fair to say he wasn't as good at charms, as good at transfiguration, or with wizarding history, but he's great with beasts. So this would be Dumbledore focusing his training on that, maybe thinking one day he'd hire Hagrid as a Care of Magical Creatures teacher, but mostly thinking, well, I have a herd of thestrals. I have to protect roosters from flesh-eating slugs or something. I guess the flesh-eating slugs go after the cabbage, but cabbage isn't flesh, so why would they do that? But anyway, maybe thinking, this guy has too much potential. Maybe he wasn't the best in school. Maybe he made some mistakes and we had to expel him. But he's not worth giving up on. And he would be very helpful in this way. So that is my pitch for a Harry Potter Wizarding World series, television series. Like I said, the 12 uses of dragon's blood, and dragons being mostly perhaps what is dealt with the tree on which is hung the branches of other different sorts of things, to be left up to the imagination of the writers, possibly including me if I am so fortunate. But I think it's a good use of I think it's a good use of the Wizarding Worlds and of Jude Law, and I just wanted to put that out there, like I've done with Jurassic Park and the Phantom of the Opera, and I've had some ideas about Animorphs that I just want to see if, mostly to get them down for my own, sake, looking back. Oh, I had that idea. That was a good one. Um, but also to, put it out into the universe just in case. So I guess that's pretty much it. Nice short bits and pieces video. May the Force be with you.